This time, it gives me great pleasure to invite Josh Bedingfield up to the podium as Senior Class President to give his address.
One sec. We did it, guys. We did it! Let's get going. Graduates, families, friends, teachers, faculty, today is a good day. So, we've come a long way since Tiger King, since make pretend, calisthenic workouts, and wiping down every grocery store item with Clorox wipes, voice crack, till we run out of those, and we realized we ran out of toilet paper too, and there was no way of getting any more. I remember standing at the Stop & Shop line on March 13th, 2020, when everything was going down. The guy next to me in line said, "Hey kid, you weren't around for the blizzard of '78. It was way worse than this, guy." True story. Maybe he was right. I wasn't that guy. I could stand up here and make unfunny jokes all night, but there's been some sort of backdrop behind what's been going on over the past year. By following COVID protocols, we were trying to prevent suffering in the community. We weren't just trying to stay healthy, but preventing the anxiety that you might spread COVID, preventing the anxiety of those around us, preventing other serious illness, or in the worst of cases, preventing hospitalization or even death. Sure, that is heroic and something of a wartime effort, but it's massively depressing. Today is June 6th, the 77th anniversary of D-Day, an event written into the American journey and history. Without the brave perseverance of those who served their country and world that day, there was no guarantee the Allied forces could continue in war. D-Day has some similarity to where we are today. Every person in this audience has made individual sacrifices this year. Every classmate has persevered through adversity to make it here, today, and graduate high school. This perseverance through struggle hasn't always been obvious or clear, as the struggle has been in the back of our minds and subconscious. We looked around and could see and feel each other's pain. Throughout this hardship, we asked, why? Why now? Why us? It's natural to question life, and I am no stranger to this questioning. I'd like to read a poem entitled, "How Did You Die?" by Edmund Vance Cook as an opportunity for everyone in the audience to reflect on these questions and our collective struggle this past year. Did you tackle that trouble that came your way with a resolute heart and cheerful, or hide your face from the light of day with the craven soul and fearful? Oh, a trouble's a ton, or a trouble's an ounce, or a trouble is what you make it. And it isn't the fact that you're hurt that counts, but only how did you take it? You are beaten to earth? Well, what's that? Come up with a smiling face. It's nothing against you to fall down flat, but to lie there, that's disgrace. The harder you're thrown, why the higher you bounce. Be proud of your blackened eye. It isn't the fact that you're licked that counts. It's how did you fight and why. And though you be done to the death, what then? If you battled the best you could, if you played your part in the world of men, why the critic will call it good. Death comes with a crawl or comes with a pounce, and whether he's slow or spry, it isn't the fact that you're dead that counts, but only how did you die. I ask myself often, how was it that our class was hit with a pandemic that wiped out so much of our high school experience in senior year? But reflecting on this experience, I realized that those challenges are not what matter. What matters is that we took what we were given and said, okay, what's next? We fell down flat and got up, maybe more times than we want to admit. We will always have this experience to look back on and say, yeah, that was my class, that was me, I did it. So graduates, it's been difficult, but don't forget this time. To forget it would be a tragedy. The harder you fall, why the higher you bounce. This is an opportunity to look at your own future, and as Edmund Vance Cook encourages us, approach it with a pounce. All of this is not about how you would die, but rather, how would you live? And everyone in this class has shown that they are strong enough for anything to come their way. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Class of 2021, that's us. A fighter is never ashamed of a battle scar. So graduates, be proud of your blackened eye, and let's get going. Thank you.